Good morning and hi, I bid to Miss Pat. Today we will talk about 10-meter and 30-meter sprint test. Before I start, I want to introduce the member of our group, which is Muhammad Helmi bin Muhammad Zaidi, Jessica Shirley binti Saleh, and myself Alfiana Jair. I start with introduction about speed. Speed is the ability to move quickly across the ground or move limb rapidly to grab or throw. Training methods 10-meter sprint test and 30-meter sprint test. 10-meter sprint test is a simple and popular test used to measure an athlete's ability to accelerate. As short distance acceleration are common in a large variety of sports, this test is often included in testing batteries. Both handheld stopwatches and electronic timing gates have been proven to be reliable assessment devices. As the distance from the start line, starting position, and the height of the timing gates have all been shown to affect the test result, it is advised that these are all mended and keep consistent to avoid testing error. 10-meter sprint test equipment. First, reliable and consistent testing facility of at least 2 meters in length, for example, indoor hall or artificial sport field. Test administrator minimum of 2. Timing gates multiply 2. Preferred but not essential. Measuring tapes above 10 meter. Stopwatches, microphone, and performance recording sheet. The 10-meter sprint test scoring system. If if three sprint we complete, all the score are normal, then generate into a mean score which provide an overall 10 meters sprint time. This is done by using the following equation. Okay, next 30-meter sprint test. 30-meter sprint test is same as 10-meter sprint test, which is a simple and popular test to measure an athlete's ability to accelerate. Both are timing methods used to test one agility. The equipment of 30-meter sprint test is reliable and consistent testing facility of um, at least 40 meter in length. 40 meter in length. Test administrator minimum of 2. Timing gates multiply 2. Preferred but not essential. Measuring tape above 30 meter, not 10 meter, but 30 meter. Stopwatch and microphone, and last but not least, performance recording sheet. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Patricia. Today I'm gonna present about layout of 10-meter sprint and 30-meter sprint test. The first one is 10-meter sprint test, and this is the test configuration for the 10-meter sprint test, and there is a start line and end line, and A and B must be measured in 10 meter. Then I will go one by one how the participant do the 10-meter sprint test. The first one, warm up. Participants should thoroughly warm up before doing the test, and the participants should warm up between 3 to 5 minutes. And the second one is get ready, where the participant readies themselves on the start line. And the third one is start to run. Firstly, participants should be counted down 3 to 1 go before run. On the signal go, participants sprint as fast as possible over the 10 meter. And the fourth one is countdown and time the sprint. The timekeeper must stand at the finish line and perform the countdown and time the sprint. And participant must complete a minimum 3 sprints. And the last one is cooling down. Once the test is over, the participant should race either sitting or standing for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And after rest, participants should thoroughly cooling down. And I will go to the second test, which is 30-meter sprint test. And this is the test configuration. Actually, this configuration same as 10-meter sprint, but the different here is the distance, which is must be measured in 30 meter. Then I will go one by one how the participant do the 30-meter sprint test. The first one is warm up, same as 10-meter sprint, but for 30-meter sprint test, the participant should do a warm up for 10 minutes and get ready to the start line before to start to run. Then start to run, participants should be counted down 3 to 1 go, and the participants stand their own time and sprint as fast as possible over the 30 meter. And then the timekeeper must stand at the finish line and perform the countdown and time the sprint. Participant must complete a minimum 3 sprint, and the participant should rest between 30 seconds. And the last one is cooling down. The participant should race either sitting or standing for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and after rest, participants should cooling down. And then this is the normative data for 30-meter sprint test. For the excellent rating for the male, below 4 seconds, and the female below 4.5 seconds. And the poor rating for the male is above 4.6 seconds, and the female is above 5 seconds. And the next slide is about advantage and disadvantage of this test. I will pass to the next presenter to talk about it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi Miss, I'm Helmi Zaidi. Will present about the advantage and disadvantages of 10 meter and 30 meters test. Alright, first of all the equipment to carry out this test is easy to get. This is because we only need a simple equipment like stopwatch, a whistle, and a cone. Next, it doesn't take too long to set up the test. We just make sure that the distance of the test is correct and everyone is ready. Then we can proceed the test. Not like other tests, this test can be performed almost everywhere as long as the place is fit and harmless. Furthermore, this test does not set the condition for a person who want to do the test. Whenever you are skinny, fat, high or low, you can do this fitness test to check or know your own ability in speed. And the best part of the test is it doesn't take too long to conduct, so we will not waste our time the whole day just to do one test. Now we go to the disadvantages for this both tests. As we know, every single thing there are definitely disadvantages. First of all, the administrator of the test need to know how to set up the special equipment. Although the test is easy to run at any distance, the equipment must be properly positioned. This is to get more accurate result. Mistakes can interfere with exam result. Next, this fitness test takes quite a lot of space, which means you would either have to go looking for a sport hall or just do it outside somewhere. It is important to conduct this test in a large and open area, for example, at the field or at the hall. But the most important thing is the area must be safe to do the test. Also, doing this test outside would be disadvantageous because you never know what the weather is going to be like on that day. If it was rainy or wind is strong, the test has to be postponed to another day, so it will take time to finish it. Alright, in conclusion, this test is very suitable to measure someone's speed test based on their sprint time. The grades will be assigned based on their person, age, and gender. This test is also one of the easiest tests that anyone can do and at any place. Last but not least, coach or personal trainer can use this method to train the athlete because it is simple test to know their athlete ability. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.